Hey, it is Magnus. We are going to continue some Onyx. And now we are starting chapter 2. Oh shit, I forgot I started chapter 2. Okay, right on New Land. What is this?
These runes look familiar somehow.
The small creature thought as it moved its hand over the carved surface.
Interesting. Let's see if any of these ruins do anything. Oh, the hell are you? Oh. Oh.
The moldy stick had suddenly been set aflame and quickly burned to a crisp. All that remained was a pile of ash and a small piece of the charred stick.
Okay. I'll take it.
The creature picked up the charred stick.
But I saw you back there. Okay, still got one thing left to do. One ruin. Ooh, ooh.
A group of Alvor had suddenly appeared up in the tree's canopy.
Hi. No, don't go. That's their tree.
I wonder how old I will become before I begin to wither
I don't
away.
even know what
The small creature thought as it marveled at the majestic tree.
Okay, there was a... I think there was this one? Ah, yeah, see?
A tree, old and robust, was standing at the edge of the lake. Along the bark there were peculiar rune inscriptions.
Alright, fine. To the lake shore. Ooh, what do we got here?
This surely is a beautiful place. But why did the Elf Queen send me here?
She sent me
The
here?
creature wondered as it looked out across the glimmering lake, doubting that there would be a place for someone such as it along its shores.
I didn't know it sent us here. Can we pick up this iron ring?
The small creature lifted the ring and let it fall down again with a thud.
Nah. Let's take the fish net.
After getting entangled in the fishing net for a while, the small creature finally managed to pick it up.
Alright. We got a net. Good net. Charis did good. Okay, yeah. Okay, thanks. Is there any way to get the bottle?
The water wasn't shallow enough for the creature to reach the bottle.
Okay. Can we take some of these? The bullerish pods?
The small creature reached out and
I
grabbed
don't know.
the strange plants.
Maybe something useful. No, we have none on the shore. Alright. Forest edge through the glade. Hollow shell.
The small creature picked up the mysterious
Hey, what's that?
shell.
I just noticed that. I know I didn't use any runes in the last scene, but... Nettles.
I hope they aren't poisonous.
The small creature thought to itself as it tried to find a way around the nettles.
Can we pick up the nettles?
I knew I shouldn't have touched them.
The small creature said, rubbing the rash on its hand.
Yeah, okay. No? Oh, I think I pressed too many buttons at once.
The small creature quietly listened as the wingless Alva began to sing a sad, enchanting melody while looking towards the dark sky.
That was actually really pretty. What is that? Okay. We'll find a way across. Don't take anything I have with help. So, let's go to the forest edge. Natram.
Hello!
The small creature said as loud as it
Doesn't say the
could,
right eye.
trying to get the
Is that why it looks
attention
back at
of the
me?
Natram up on the tree branch. Missing its right eye, the Natram had to turn its head to see the creature.
Who are you?
The small creature asked politely, even though the Natram hadn't responded to its greeting. The Natram twitched its head back and forth to be able to study the creature thoroughly. Then it started to speak.
Yes, I can see your past. You are a very helpful creature. Kind, yes. Risen from the grave, familiar, yes. But the future, I cannot see. No. The future lies within the right eye. Yes, the right eye will tell you what is about to come. Once the right eye is back in the void, the future will reveal itself before your very eyes, yes.
The Natram called out, clacking with its beak.
So it's a fortune teller bird. Okay.
It looks depleted. I wonder if there could be
I don't
something
think I have
down there.
The small creature
the net would need
said
to be
as it
helpful.
peered down into the emptiness.
Car? Nope. Mushrooms.
The toadstool trembled slightly as the creature touched it.
It was actually alive. Nope. Talk to it?
These mushrooms look different
I didn't know it
from
was
the ones
actually
I've
real.
seen before.
The small creature
Whoopsies.
thought, studying them closely.
Okay. The barrel. Ew, it's a slug.
At least the little ones have somewhere to live.
The small creature said,
So, I mean, this is
watching a
bird.
number of insects skitter across the bark.
There's no way I can get the rope, can it? I don't know if I want to snail mucus. This is worse.
The adhesive mucus was too sticky for the creature to carry in its hands.
Snail mucus?
No.
You suck. Okay. All I need is Woodward. Nope. Why did I try that? It was already there. Okay. Okay. That makes more sense. I'm gonna put these fresh, guys. Bridge a sacrifice or
The
something.
small creature placed the
I don't know what-
bulrush pods on the stone.
I need a little bit of something. I forgot all about the stone. Ooh, fire ruin. Light it up.
As the bulrush began to smolder, a trail of smoke emerged and began its journey towards the sky.
Okay. Ooh, wow, really? Now what do I do with that? Oh, no. Wind? Yeah, just...
As the alvor started to cough from the thick smoke, a thin trail of alv dust fell from one of them, forming a small pile on the ground.
Sorry. But, ooh. Can we use the, gotcha? Okay, how do we pick it up?
The small creature managed to
managed to
scoop
scoop
up the glowing pile of alv dust.
But we can't get snail mucus. Okay. Oh, can we, use that? Wait. Ah. No. 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 Yes, sir. Okay, well. I'm kind of curious, because we're not going to use this. Holy, what the fuck are you?
As the creature opened its mouth to introduce itself, Nacken began to speak. Why, hello there, little one. Who might you be? Nacken said with a charming smile.
Okay.
The creature began, but Nacken quickly interrupted.
But
The small creature tried, but Nacken interrupted once more. Is there anything you can do besides staring like an imbecile? Nacken
This was to say, I was like, I'm
now
very talkative
with a
person.
snide smirk on his face. Just stare at me. Stare like those pesky Alvor swirling around in the trees with their magic, flaunting their melodies as if they think them to be better than mine. Preposterous.
Okay.
The lake is my domain, and mine alone. If only I could leave the water, I might be able to get a hold of their secrets, Nacken muttered as he stroked his chin in thought. Anyway, my problems with the Alvor are none of your business. Why don't you use your tiny little feet and skip away out of my sight like a little bunny? Hop, hop, Nacken exclaimed, making a waving gesture towards the small creature.
What's it say? When like sister. I know. And I actually got that. Like, I didn't mean to do this one. It's glowing white.
The small creature poured the glowing alv dust into the lake. This feeling, I can feel them, their power coursing through me. Maybe you aren't as useless as I thought.
I don't know what I am.
A bottle for your troubles. I'm sure you can use it for whatever it is you do. Nacken said with a sarcastic look. You may still be able to prove yourself slightly competent. Get me one of their melodies. I want to see for myself just what makes their songs so captivating. Your reward will be greater next time.
How do you get a melody? I want to like... Yeah, I know. Oh. Right, but I got something that I could actually use on this.
No.
Or not. Fine. Let's try this. So apparently I can take that bark.
With just a faint touch, the bark cracked and fell down into the small creature's hand.
Well, that's easy. That bark. Oh, can we do this? No. Alright. Get out of the damn thing. Down the well we go. Where we go, nobody knows. Hi.
As the small creature reached the bottom of the well, it was welcomed by two glaring eyes, staring at it suspiciously.
hello?
The small creature said, meeting the eyes' glaring gaze. The pair of eyes kept staring at the creature, as if they were waiting for something. The creature could feel the eyes burrowing into it like daggers, and began to look around the well to avoid the eyes' penetrating gaze.
You have a very nice home down here in the well.
The small creature said, in an attempt to get the one on the wall to talk. Without having blinked once, the eyes were still maintaining their intense stare.
Very creepy.
After a moment of silence, the broomscuba started to speak.
Well, aren't you going to say anything? You barge into my home, uninvited I might add, and you don't even have the manners to introduce yourself. Who do you think you are?
I did introduce myself.
The small creature mumbled, hurt by the broomscuba's harsh accusation.
Not a day goes by without someone new falling down into my well. All you do is stare at me. It's rude, that's what it is. You think it's good manners to just come down here and do as you please? Where are the gifts? The knock on the lid and the water? Where is my damn water? I'm not much of a guardian with nothing to guard now, am I?
The broomscuba muttered as he inspected the creature.
Can you hear me?
The small creature asked cautiously.
Bah, this one doesn't even understand it has, by far, overstayed its welcome.
The broomscuba said to himself with a sigh.
Scram, come back when you got something to say. You're a real eyesore.
I don't think he can hear me very well.
The small creature thought to itself as it glanced at the broomscuba, still maintaining his terrifying gaze while mumbling to himself.
Alright, so he's a water guardian thing.
Can you hear me now?
The small creature asked
as
it
I see
placed the shell in the broomscuba's ear.
What?
The broomscuba's fierce stare disappeared abruptly upon the surprising discovery.
I haven't had any visitors speaking to me in a long time.
You just don't hear
Very well. Good manners is a rare thing these days. I suppose you could have one of the gifts I've been given over the years. Cherish it like I have, and you will surely find it useful one day.
I will. Thank you.
The small creature said with a humble bow.
It's all creepy. What'd I get? Muddy tablet. Gotta clean the water. Excuse me.
After much effort, the small creature managed to pull the shovel out of the ground.
Alright. I don't think there's much left I can do down here to him, so I'm going to get out of here. Muddy tablet. We need water for that one. So let's get back to the lake. No. No.
No.
That's not what I want. Okay, fine. I won't do it. I got a shovel. Maybe I can get this poor out of it.
With the help of the shovel, the small creature managed to remove a large enough section of the nettles for it to pass through.
Where did I pick it? Did I pick it up? Did.
Hello there. I hope I'm not disturbing you.
The small creature said anxiously as it approached the alva on the stone, hoping that she would not turn away at the sight of it. The alva slowly looked up at the creature as she wiped away a tear rolling down her chin.
What's the matter?
The small creature asked as it tilted its head in wonder. The alva gave the creature a sad look before turning round to expose her wingless back.
Oh, she's...
I see.
The small creature said.
Please don't cry. Perhaps I can help you. Don't worry.
The alva clutched her hands together and looked at the creature with pleading eyes.
I might be in over my head this time. I hope I can keep my promise.
The creature thought as it slowly walked away.
That's really sad. There's no wings. No wonder why it's sad.
If it's not too much trouble, do you think you could share your beautiful song with me?
The small creature asked nervously. The wingless alva's face lit up for a moment, giving the creature a slight nod before writing down the notes on the paper.
Sweet. Okay. I got a note. Did I see it? Can't read it, can I? Okay, fine. When I can't read the beautiful song.
I've never met someone as beautiful as her, but still she appears so sad.
The creature looked down at its tiny hands.
If there is some way for me to make her smile, I want to find it.
Yeah. Maybe the wings. No, wait. Fine, screw you. What the hell? What? Hang on, I'm like stuck. But not stuck. Oh, I missed something. Yes. There's some brambles. We're gonna make this berry fly.
A branch covered in berries came loose as the creature grasped it with its hand.
Wow, it wasn't very stuck in, was it? We got berries? Ooh, we got berries. So we got berries. Wonder what the berries for. It's so cool. Okay.
You may still be able to prove...
What? Ah. I need to use the ruins. Forgot about them. Damn, those ruins are fun.
Now, this is surprising. I didn't actually think you could obtain something like this, Nakan said, seemingly impressed by the melody written on the note sheet. Very well. I suppose you have earned somewhat of a reward. Look into the shallow water at your feet. There should be something suitable buried in the sand. As the creature searched the bottom, it found a large mussel. Now, I don't have time for you anymore. With this melody and my ability, I'll be able to surpass all others. As Nakan disappeared into the murky water, a subtle violin could be heard stemming from the depths of the lake.
No, I don't even hear it. I was hoping I'd be able to hear it. I made it work. It slams down.
Using the iron ring, the creature was able to break the mussel. As it shattered, a gleaming pearl was revealed. The creature reached down and picked up the exposed pearl.
That's a good do. Oh, that is so weird.
The void has been closed, and once again the coming times are mine to behold.
The Natrum croaked as it stared into the distance.
Your future is dark, yes, tumbling down into nothingness. The darkness swallows you whole, yes.
I don't like that future.
There is more. Crumbling, yes. Crumbling, and then a light shining through the darkness. Escape quickly. Escape the darkness, or it will swallow you once again.
The Natrum went silent as it once again stared into the distance. As the Natrum finished its foretelling of the small creature's fate, it spread its wings and flew away over the trees, bringing the conversation to an abrupt end. During its departure, the Natrum had shook off 2 of its black feathers that slowly fell to the ground.
I don't like the future you gave me.
Maybe I can use these to help the sad over.
The creature said, watching the Natrum's silhouette grow smaller and smaller before disappearing amongst the treetops.
Alright. But, I don't like that. Can you, give me a different future? I don't like it.
Using the sticky mucus, the creature was able to glue together the 2 feathers.
Yes, perhaps this will do.
It thought, proud of its creation.
Brent Skull down here? Is Brent Skull? I forget everyone's name.
The toadstools are spreading rapidly. If nothing is done, they'll cover both me and my well. Stop them, I beg you.
Okay. Yeah, okay, you're the Brent Skull. Okay, hang on. I want to give these feathers to the, Oliver. Yeah, pretty sure they would definitely help her. To the glade. To the glade. I mean, they don't look perfect at all. Because of the wings, but they're feathers.
Here you go. Wings.
The small creature said cheerfully and held out its creation. The Alva gave the 2 feathers glued together by the snail mucus a doubtful look.
Try them on.
The small creature exclaimed. The Alva stood up and tried to put the wings on her back, but they just fell to the ground. They were simply too heavy.
Oh, I'm sorry. I will bring you something else.
The small creature stuttered, its face turning slightly red. The Alva let out a disappointed sigh and once more sat down on the stone, resting her head in her tiny hands.
I gotta help her, man. But let's help this guy first. I have some stuff in my chest here. Nettles?
The broomscooper let out a calm sigh at the sight of the nettles.
That should do the trick, at least for a while.
The broomscooper looked at the creature.
You need to escape this place. You can't stay here. The toadstools will soon engulf this part of the forest. Hurry! Flee while you still can.
But... how do I... You didn't help me. There are more.
As the creature turned around, it noticed the increasing amount of ominous toadstools beginning to move a bit too close for comfort. Heeding the broomscooper's warning, it decided to find a way to leave the lake.
The sad Alva.
The small creature suddenly remembered.
Without wings, she won't be able to escape by herself.
But she could walk. Oh, we're just doing it on its own. Do we just keep... what about the items here? Okay. I got a friend. So we're still gonna help her find her wings. I'm not giving up on that. Unless there's like no choice. And they took us. What? Got an achievement? I'm gonna save that. That is a really ugly lady. What are you doing about Alva? That's my friend. Those toadstools, they just walked on their own. I don't know if it's birds or what she's surrounded by. They look... ugh. Okay, but anyways, we're gonna leave it here for now. We'll finish chapter 2 in the next one. There are 5 chapters, like parts to each chapter. Or chapter 1 is just one thing, and then chapter 2 is 2 parts, and 5 is 2 parts too. Because I guess they're the longer ones. But anyways, this is interesting for now. Sorry I didn't live stream Sunday night for you guys. I was going to, but I kind of got sad. I bought a cute little water fountain, a dragon one that can do tea lights too for my room. And when I opened it up, freaking someone at the store had to break it and put it back on the shelf. So now I gotta return it and get a new one. I'm sad about that. I don't want to go back out. I'm going to do tomorrow when I get off work. I really don't want to deal with that, but I did spend money on that, so I'm gonna go fix that. That's stupid, someone breaks it and it just puts it back on shelf like that. Seriously. But anyways, leave a thumbs up if you like this. Hope you have a great day, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace! Would you stop amping up music? We're quitting you.